Me, Jay Ellis from the KOT show. As you can see, Knicks take a shellacking, lose to the Denver Nuggets. 111 to 93. Never really had a good shot over here. Listen, man, I don't know what the Knicks were thinking. Yo, we came in there mad lackadaisical. Very, very, very lackadaisical, man. From the jump, they were getting everything they wanted. We did not want to play defense. For some reason, the Knicks ended up switching on everything. For real. I don't know how many times I seen Jokic posting up Kevin Knox, posting up Dotson. It was a fest. It was a mess, man. And I don't understand why DeAndre Jordan left them out there on the island without hustling back. But you know what? It's one more for the tank. NCAA tournament is starting on Thursday. March Madness is here. We looking good. We seen some nice prospects. We got one more ball in the lottery, man. It's looking good for us, man. It's looking good for us on that aspect. But the Knicks got shellacked. The Nuggets took a very early lead. At one point, it was 26 to 9. 9 whole points scored by Knicks Nation. And you know what? The game looked a lot better when Mitchell Robinson and his second unit came in there. You know what else? Too? Moutier came out very aggressive. We all know this is Moutier's old team. He came extremely aggressive. He shot what? I think he had 21 points on the game. First half shot well. 6 for 12, damn near 50%. 3 assists all in the first half. I wish he would have passed the ball a lot more, though. I'm not going to lie. I wish you'd have passed the ball a lot more. But you know what it is with Moutier, man. It's his old team. He's not going to give the ball up. He wants to prove a point when he's in there. But he ended up with 4 assists, 3 turnovers, though. 4 assists, 3 turnovers. It is what it is. Knicks lose. But one of the sub-stories of the day is Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson came in hot. He got into foul trouble in the beginning, but he stayed in the end. He did great, man. I like what I saw from Mitch. Definitely like what I saw from Mitch. Mitch finished 16 points, 70% field goal percentage, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks. To me, it seemed like when Mitch got in the game, the temperature of the game changed. For sure. There was one sequence when he blocked the ball. D Mountain had the ball, was going down the court, did a nice little spin move, nice little pass to Mitch Robinson on the other side of the ball, and dunked the ball. It was very black. It was very unicornish, man. Mitch Robinson was very unicornish. I love what I seen from Mitch today. He gets a gold star for me today. He really showed up for the Knicks. I can't wait till this guy gains some weight and start barking on dudes for not closing out on the shooters and getting all these open threes, man. Shout out to Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, man. Moutier's, his assist-to-turnover ratio was trash, man. It wasn't. It was trash, for sure. Also, man, Frank Ntilikina's return. Knicks Nation, Frank Ntilikina returned today. And I'll tell you what, as to be expected, he looked very, very, very skittish, extremely rusty. You know what I mean? But listen, man, I will say this. He missed a few shots, only shot 16% today. But was a +7 in the first half. Played pretty good defense. Got the plays involved. Ended with 5 assists today. And less Muniz to Moutier. And also, when Frank was in the game, it allowed him to switch a little bit more freely without without any repercussions. There was one time he actually switched on Paul Millsap, played pretty good defense on Paul Millsap. Also seemed like he switched on the big man, Jokic, and at that point though, the whole team was in defensive mode. He did a pretty good job on him as well. But Franklin, his first game back, looked very rusty. On the defensive end, as always, he looked alright. Offensive end needs work, but had 5 assists, 1 almost highlight pass to Niche, and a corner 3. Knox, man, Kevin Knox. From the 3-point line, Kevin Knox wasn't shooting well from the jump, but I did like Kevin Knox's aggressiveness. He did get to the line a bunch. That's for sure. I liked what I seen from Knox, and the 3-point shot was falling late. Definitely was falling late. But you know, hey, you know what too? Dawson had it off night. Everybody else had it off night. There's nothing really else to say about the rest of these players, man. Knicks got beat down. We tried to put up a little of a fight in the second half. We finally got our defense together. But that was all she wrote. The Nuggets beat the Knicks handily. Now, I'm going to try to see if we can get some phone calls in. Phone lines are open. We can test it out if you want to call, talk Knicks. Or even if you want to scrap the Knicks, you want to talk about the tournament. Praise Ja Morant came in yesterday. Torched the place. Duke also played today. It torched the place as well. Ace Bezel says shut Moutier down. If you want to call in, talk about March Madness, what you like today so far, we can do that for sure. If you want to call in, talk about today's debacle with the Knicks, you can also talk about that. Or you know what? If you want to, oh yeah, you can definitely talk about Culver. Yo, Culver is on the radar, man. If you listen to the KLT show, I was talking about Culver. Culver's a sneaky pick, man. He's threatening, man. He's threatening. He's definitely going to be in the top 5. I really like his game. I'm sad I missed the game today from Culver, but he had some nice stats. I was really... Yo, the work bogged me down. I'm sorry. So anybody actually seen that Culver game, let me know how it went with the optics, man. I'm definitely going to try to catch a replay for this game because I have to talk about that on the KLT show when we record on Sunday. Yo, what up, Damon? Yo, me shout out to the chat, man. Yo, thanks. What up, the Shells, man? What up, Ace Bezel, Enzo, Damon? What up, everybody hollering at me in the chat? What's good, man? Yeah, man. That's what made you watch him, the KOT show? Yeah, man, because, yo, listen. There was one game, the one game, I forgot what team he was playing. What I like about Culver is his high usage rate. He's a high usage player. He's used to having the ball in his hands, and he's used to getting it done. He's a very all-around good game. Pretty damn good shooting guard. Good on defense. Doesn't need the motivation. Shooting is okay. Can take it to the rack. Very fundamental. Nothing fancy. But high percentage shots and can run an offense, man. If you haven't checked out Culver yet, I advise you definitely check out Culver. Yo, what's good, the Shells, man? What's good? But you know what? If you want to call in, talk about the game, the phone lines are open. We can test this thing out. Also, let's see. Let me see if I can get into the doc right quick. If you want to talk about March Madness, Morant, Duke, RJ Barrett, any of those guys, you can call in. You can talk March Madness too. No problem, man. Now, Morant, I know Morant went off yesterday. Triple-double. Had a great day. That day was a great day. Woke up, had a triple-double. Me, myself, when it comes to Morant, I always had the question, how much better is Morant than Dennis Smith Jr.? Both of the guys have very similar acumens. both athletic, both can jump out the gym, both lacking in off-ball defense, with Morant having a better passing game than Dennis Smith Jr. Better passing game. You know what I mean? But how much better is the real question? How much better is the real question? It seems like we might have a caller coming in. I might plug you in as soon as I can. But all in all, man, Ja had a great game. I'm not going to lie, man. He was clicking on all cylinders. He was hitting three-pointers, step-back threes. If he's hitting those, it's a wrap. And that team, man, that team that they have around them really makes up for the bad defense. For real, his squad had his back. It had him doing what he could do best, which is run that team, pick him apart, and play pick and roll all day long. So shout out. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I think somebody's on the line. Let's see if we're working. Let's see what we're working with right here. Yo, hello, Antonio. What's going on, Antonio?
Hey, what's up, Jay, man?
Yo, what up, man?
Yeah, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Hi.
Cool, man, cool. Hey, man, you know what? I don't know much about the college game.
Okay.
And just talking about Culver, like, man, I don't even know what position he plays. So I'm just gonna ask you about you could elaborate a little bit on the top 5 picks that you think are coming out. I think we're locked for the worst record, unfortunately. Well, I guess fortunately, but just I know Zion's probably going 1.
Yeah.
Then Reddish, Barrett, but I after those 2, I don't know. And I just trying to learn more in depth about them so I could be more educated on it, man.
I feel you. Yeah, I've been doing my crash course in the last 2 weeks. Been doing a lot of reading, a lot of looking at film, watching as much games as possible. So what I'll say is this: the top 5 to me, I still haven't formulated my full top 5, but that 5th pick especially, I'm still kind of wavering on. Number 1 to me, despite the good game from Morant and the triple-double, to me, is still Zion. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll go with that. Number 2, Morant. I'm seriously considering Morant a number 2. And I'm 2, 3, and 4. To be honest, I'm tossing around. I like what Morant did the other day. The vision is crazy. The 3-point shot is great. I want to see more of him. I want to see what he does in the next level. I still have some concerns with Morant though. His finishing, like when he's around the hoop, he doesn't really finish that well unless he has a running start, full steam. So that concerns me a little bit. But at the same time, we have Fizz there. We have a development staff here who kind of specializes in getting guys to finish. So that might not be an issue long term. But I like Morant. RJ, I've been very, very, very iffy on RJ for a while because the same reasons: off-ball defense. The half-court offense hasn't been all the way good. Although he's shooting 46% from the field, the half-court offense hasn't been all the way good. So I've been iffy on R.J. Barrett, but it seems like he's stepping up his defense, especially during the tournament. You know what I mean? So I'm still amazed. I want to see what he does the rest of this tournament, see if he shores up his shortcomings. He hit a couple of threes today. He had a monster game today. So he's still on my board. I'm still keeping an eye on him. I'm still wondering if I'm going to put him from 2 to 4. But Culver for me... Go ahead. You got a question?
Yeah. All right. Like, I had to bring him up. But Kristaps or any European folks that are on the radar or, that, just whispers about, you think you expect any surprises or like I don't know anything about the European folks, but I know they're out there. Think any of them get drafted highly?
Nah, I don't know about any European folks cracking the top 10.
Yeah,
Top
same
10.
here.
Nah. All I know is a dude from Japan is the only one I kind of heard of who might be cracking the top 10 possibly. But yeah, that's all.
Oh, we got a Japanese.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay. So since I'm on one last thing, I know it's hard to forecast, but since Mitchell Robinson was the second round draft pick, I don't know. I feel good about the way they're drafting. Ain't no way we could have any idea who they try and look at for the second round or what type of right?
Yeah, I agree, man. I don't know who they're going to get for the second round. All I can say is I don't know. It seems like the last few diamonds in the rough they've gotten in that second round, they seem to go after players who have mild issues, like Trier. Trier had some problems with like steroids. Like he took some steroids by accident because of the car crash, right? And they ended up picking him up. Mitch, he missed a year and he was a mystery, and he went under the radar, so they picked him up. Even Dotson, he was having some like issues in school, and he went under the radar, so they picked him up. So it seems like their formula for getting these steals might be finding guys who have minor issues, and other teams might be blowing them out of proportion, and then looking over them. That seems to be like the Knicks scheme.
Yes, I agree. It's a good point you made there.
So if they're keeping up with that scheme, then we might be able to find somebody else that they overlook. It seems like Ninja P and all these guys are doing their homework, and I'm pretty confident we're gonna find somebody good this draft, no matter where we draft. But definitely, I feel good.
I feel good on how they drafted. So from that aspect, I feel comfortable. Or I somewhat at ease. Being a Knicks fan, it's hard, but.
Yeah, man. Don't worry, man.
I feel good about it.
We with you, man. We got Ninja P, and we got a good front office for the first time. They're gonna turn around. It's gonna take some time, but we're gonna turn it around, man. We're gonna cry now. We're gonna be laughing later. All right?
Yeah. Hey, take care, man. Thank you, brother.
All right, man. Thanks for the call. I'm gonna take the next call. I'm just glad the calls are working right now, yo. Thank God. All right, yo. So hold on, guys. I'll be right back in. Let's see. Yo, my computer's about to die. I gotta plug up the battery. Hold on 1 second. Alright, yo. My bad, yo. I had to plug up the laptop before everything died. Alright. Next caller, what's going on? Will from LI wants to talk about Frank and his game tonight. Let's go. What's talking, Will?
What's up, Captain J?
Yo, what up, man?
Jay
What
Ellis,
up, Will?
what's up, Captain J? What's happening?
Yeah, man. I had to take over today, man. CP had the young one.
Hey, it's all right. Hey, listen, man, it's all cool. You ain't got to give it back to him, man. You're the captain today. It's cool, man.
I got the juice now.
Dude, yeah, I'm telling you. Listen, man, we got to talk about Frank. I'm the biggest Frank supporter. I'm always rooting for the kid.
Right.
These 23 games that he's missed, this really hurt, whatever little chance he had. Like, those 23 games could have been huge in his development and him showing us, what he got and everything like that. And I don't know. I mean, he did have, I think, probably the few players that had a plus in the plus-minus category.
That's a fact.
But I don't know, man. Like, when I like these last couple of games, not having ISO, not having DSJ, not having these other cats that are injured, I really felt like the team was missing them. And sadly, as it is, Frank not being there, sometimes I forgot. I was like, oh, yeah, Frank.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. I don't know if that's a result of him missing 23 games versus the other two just missing a couple, but it just doesn't seem that, there's much left for Frank in New York. And ultimately, what do you think we can get for him, if anything? Or what do you, feel about the whole Frank situation altogether?
Man, Knicks in a rock and a hard place, man. Knicks in a rock and a hard place with Frank.
Yeah, man.
Like you said, those games that he missed really kind of screws up your evaluation. And not to mention the depth that we have in point guard now with DSJ here. So I
and
really...
then even, it's like looking at Kadeem Allen, like in the beginning when he first came, it was just like, okay, we'll give this guy a little something, but he ain't gonna be nothing good. But he's legit been better than Frank. If all these other players keep coming in and do a better job than Frank, it comes to the point where we can't even be like patience. Because it's like these guys are out here getting busy and they're doing, all these things. So, that's how I feel about that.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. Like I said, the front office has a lot of decisions to make, especially next season. Who to give money, who to trade, and who to move for cap space. I said a few times in this program, these guys, I don't know what direction this organization is going to go in. They can go into many different directions, but at this point, I can't really see Frank getting big minutes next season. I just can't see it.
Absolutely. He's going to be second string.
Yeah, second string or maybe even third string. Like the only way I see Frank getting minutes next season is if he takes some monster step in the summer, right? Or they just really decide to keep him and put him in the G League. That's the only way I can see it happening. Otherwise, we have cheap options in Kadeem Allen, who can come back next season, who's really under the radar. Fizz likes Moutier. Obviously likes Moutier. And yeah, exactly. Right. And we could bring him back too. And people are talking about, the $12 million cap hold he has. But I guarantee you that if Moutier comes, it's not going to be from the $12 million cap hold. I guarantee you they will try to negotiate that down to something very more reasonable for the Knicks. So
exactly. That's what I'm scared of, man. I feel like they would keep Moutier as that second string, get rid of DSJ, and do all these other things. And it's just, what do you think? I don't know if you ever said it, but what is your perfect scenario for next year in terms of the draft? Well, obviously not the draft, but the free agents. Because I don't know are you a Kemba guy or are you a Kyrie guy?
I started out as a Kyrie guy. I love his game.
I don't like where this is going.
Yo, I'm scared of his mental, yo. It's not even his game that I'm scared of. It's not even his game that I'm scared of.
Right.
It's not even his knee that I'm scared of. I feel like I still feel like he's young and he'll be alright. It's more of his mental state. It's like best case scenario for me.
I don't think you can really say that because, I mean, maybe I'm playing devil's advocate because, Kyrie is like my favorite player in the league, but it's like he didn't want to be in Chicago. He didn't want to be in Cleveland, and he doesn't want to be in Boston. And I feel like he's just in a situation where he wants to be. You won't hear a lot of that. Like, look at Jimmy Butler. He didn't want to be I guess he did want to be in Chicago, but they traded him. Yeah. He didn't want to be in Minnesota, but for the most part, I don't really hear a lot of stuff for the Sixers. Like, it looks like the Sixers is going to be his home.
Yeah.
So it's just like the perfect fit overall. But I do see the stuff about Kemba, and I like Kemba is a great player, and I wouldn't mind having him either way. But it just seems like the Knicks want to do if we get one of these marquee point guards, keep Moody as a second option, flip DSJ for assets.
Yeah.
And then it's and then I'm praying for KD. I like at this point I'm hoping the KD thing is like a done deal, but you gotta have a little bit of skepticism. Oh yeah, also RIP to KD and I mean his brother and prayers to his family I don't know if you heard about that. What happened?
I definitely heard about that. I definitely did hear about it. Yo, shout out to KD
Crazy.
and his family, man. That's nuts. I can't imagine. And he's about to go play in the playoffs and yeah.
Oh man, it's a hard thing. I hope that the
for those that don't know, I'm gonna update you guys. KD's brother died celebrating his birthday. I believe in Atlanta. He was killed. So shout out to KD, man. Rest in peace to his bro, and peace and love to his family. But yeah, man, that's rough.
Yeah, man, it is. But
like, I'm with you on in regard to the plan. Like best case scenario is KD, Kyrie. I wanna sound mind Kyrie though. I don't need the media snapping. Yo, these youth don't know who I am. Swag.
Right.
I don't need that. I need
the Daily
media
News.
trained
The Daily
Kyrie.
News is gonna have a field day.
Yeah. Man. I don't need Isola. I don't need Isola getting a hold of that.
Oh man,
I don't need that.
I see. I got you, man. All right, man. I just want to get that input, man. Listen, man. Love the show. Keep going, man. Do your thing. I'm gonna keep on watching, man.
All right, man. Yo, thanks for calling,
take care, bro. Anytime, people.
All right, no problem. All right. So, it looks like we dropped the caller. I saw Slizzy on here. I thought he wanted to talk about the point guards, but it seems like he dropped. Call back, Slizzy. Yeah, Clifford Dixon is his name. They call me Tack. Yo, shout out. So, rest in peace, Clifford Dixon. Call up, man. Call up if you want to talk Knicks. Yeah, I just realized I got the old. My bad, yo. I got like the old Cavs ticker up. My bad, y'all. But call up right now. If you want to talk Knicks. If you want to talk the point guard situation. Who do you guys want, man? Do you want KD? I know you want KD. Do you want Kyrie or Kemba? Because I know a lot of people was on the Kyrie bandwagon early. They might have got swayed because of the news. I'm not going to lie, man. If KD and Kemba came here, I'd be all right. If KD and a few people came here, I'd be all right. KD being the main ingredient, really. I'd do KD and Kawhi. I'd do KD. I might do KD and Middleton. I'd do KD and Kemba. Yo, what's good, E-Dot Music? But if KD is here, I'm good. If KD and a focused Kawhi is, if a KD and a focused Kyrie is here, I'm also great because Kyrie is 25 years old, man. 25, 20, just turned 26. We got pieces for years to come. That's a young piece. We can roll with that, man. But yeah, man, the phone lines are open. Slizzy, call back, man. I want to talk to you. Phone lines are open. We can talk Knicks all day, every day. 657-383-1509. It seems like the chat is with me. KD, Kyrie, KD, Kyrie. KD, Kyrie. Craig Williams said, if we get KD, I wouldn't care if it's Kemba or Kyrie. I'm with you, dog. Definitely with you. Everybody's saying they want Kyrie. Kyrie is still number one. Listen, man, Kyrie is out here, man. As much as the Celtics are chirping, they score a lot more points when Kyrie's on the floor. Craig Williams says Kyrie apologized for the flat earth debacle, so all is forgiven, and he wants Kyrie here now. All right, look. Oh, here we go. It seems like we got another caller. Let's see. Check this out. Hello. E-Dot from Long Island. He wants to talk about the game. What's going on, E-Dot? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you very well, my brother. What's going on? Good evening.
What's going on, E-Dot? Thanks for calling this show.
Thank you Thank you for taking my call. Appreciate it.
No problem, man. So, what you want to say about the game, man?
Listen, it was a good game. It was a good game. Last time I called up, you said it wasn't much of a difference, or it wasn't too much of a gap between Dennis Smith Jr. and John Morant. After seeing John Morant, I want to know, do you still believe that?
I'll say this, like, the difference in their passing to me right now is his ability to recognize it faster. And he has those one-handed, left-handed passes that can make the difference between 2 points and 0 points. So even though I feel like DSJ's vision is okay, I feel like Morant's execution, to me, last game was pretty significant, man. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty significant. It swayed me. It swayed me towards the Morant. It swayed me towards the Morant. It swayed me towards the Morant bandwagon a little bit, man. It definitely is. It definitely helped.
I think his defense. I think John Morant's defense is better than. It remains to be seen. So you still off the hook on that one.
yeah. I don't know about that one. That's the one I don't think about. Yeah, nah. Morant's defense is still pretty bad though. Like that definitely needs work. But I don't know if that coach actually teaches him. Like I feel like the coach kind of lets him off the hook because he feels like he's doing so much on the offensive end that I don't even really think he coaches him defense really. But I feel like the rest of that team though, they play pretty good defensively,
man. Right. And I'm with you guys on the Moutier situation, man. Like I don't see him on the roster next year. I miss Trey Burke, man.
You miss Trey Burke, man? Yo, Burke is...
Yeah, like,
Yeah. I feel you. I mean, it was time for him to move on, though. It was time for him. I did like Burke when he was here last season, though. This season, he never really got it together.
Yeah.
Never really got it together. But he had some glimpses. And he seemed to have something good with Porzingis when he was here.
Real quick, I'll let you go. John Morant getting a Twitter DM from Kevin Durant. If we could get Zion or John Morant, I think that's a good attraction for free agency. And when I mean free agency, I mean any of the Ks, starting with, Kevin Durant.
Oh, no question. Yeah, no question, man. Like, listen, we got with the coach here. I always feel like Coach Fizz here, the best thing he does is he's a politician and he has the connection with the players. So if you're gonna have him plus a guy like Morant or Zion here, I feel like Zion would be the one though. But I think we have a good shot, man. I think we have a good shot.
All right, I'm gonna let you go real quick. Just let me know where I can find your show, the Nick of Time show. I know you got something else going on.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube, bro. If you just subscribe to the channel, I'm on YouTube right now. The latest episode is on YouTube. Latest meaning.
All right, have a good night.
All right, man. Link in the description for the SoundCloud as well. Have a good night, E-Dot, man.
All right, follow me on Twitter, man, Ed007 NYC.
And E-N? Oh, Ed.
Ed, E-D, yeah, Ed007 NYC.
I got you, dog. Peace.
All right, have a good night, fellas. I'm tuned in.
All right. Yo, shout out to E-Dot from Long Island. I'll definitely check you out. Definitely follow you. Thank you, Knicks Nation. Thanks you, Nick. But yeah, yo, Morant's performance was pretty good, man. Pretty good. And it wasn't even just the passing. It was the patience that I really liked from Morant's game, man. Because the other game I watched of Morant, they really trapped him. And he pressured him on the pick and roll. And he had with 3 assists. And he scored a lot, but he scored a lot from the free throw line. So I was wondering, okay, so is the key to kind of shutting down his assists, kind of trapping him and pressuring him? But this game, they trapped the pick and roll again, and he kind of just picked him apart, man. He ended up with like a 14 assist game. He played it completely different, so you gotta admire that, man. You gotta admire that. All in all, though, when it's all said and done, it's still Zion #1. And that's it. Knicks fans talking about, oh, Morant number 2. Nah. Zion is still number 1. I'm not going with Morant number 2, even with the triple dub, even though he's first person since who Draymond Green to have a triple double in the tournament. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to Shell. Shout out to Knicks Fan TV, Dave, man. Coach Oz Carter, everybody who's rocking with me. If you want to call up and talk Knicks with me, you can do that. You got the number 657-383-1509. Thanks for watching. Jay Ellis hating. Who am I hating on? I ain't hating on nobody. I'm giving everybody love. That's a fact. Giving everybody love. And you know what else too? Hold on while I'm at it. For those of you who don't know, I do have another show. It's called The Nick of Time Show. We drop every Tuesday on Soundcloud, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, all that. Subscribe to the channels. Follow me if you want to get those new episodes of The Nick of Time Show. Also, if you're watching right now, it's your first time watching, you haven't subscribed to Knicks Game, to Post Game Live, you haven't subscribed to Knicks Fan TV, subscribe to my man CP, man. Subscribe to my man CP. Good dude. He's on baby duty today. So you just got me watching Jay Ellis holding it down for the Nick of Time Show and Knicks Fan TV for all you brethren out there. Yo, for those who don't know too, yo, my website went down for a minute, so I don't know if you ever went to the Nick of Time Show website and try to look at certain things, but my site was down for a minute. But listen, if you want to check out, I got merch. Definitely got merch. Got this new Mitch Robinson t-shirt right here holding it down for you guys, man. The Block Nest Monster. If you want to get the Block Nest Monster tee, get that right now. Link's in the description. Go to the nickoftimeshow.com/catalog, or go to my description and click the link. Get that. For your Frank fans, your Ron Baker fans, I got you covered. Also, if you want to keep talking Knicks with your boy, definitely call in. And if not, man, you can call it early. No CP, just me, Jay Ellis. You can call it early and reconvene for the next game and talk Knicks. Alright? Is that all? Yo, Ron Baker fans are still out here crazy, man. Ron Baker fans are still out here. That's why I didn't take it down. I still actually got to take certain things down, though, yo. I still got to take certain things down. But I still got some merch. Got my DSJ, got your Trio hoodie, and got the Mitch. Ron Baker is the GOAT. Thanks, man. Thanks for the love, dog. For sure, man. Alright, man. Seems like it might be a short show today. I might catch us some sleep. Try to get some more Knicks in, man. Yeah, man. I'm getting sleepy, dog. You know how I get, man. It was a long day, man. Full work, Knicks game, and watched the Duke game. And was posting all day. You know how it is, man. But shout out to the Knicks family. And shout out to CP. And shout out to, you know what? Shout out to the Nick of Time Show, too. My guys, Kathy, Ryan, Edson, all you guys, New Guy Con. Thanks all y'all for watching. If I don't have any more questions. You like that Knox one? Yeah, man. I had the Knox one on at the show, dog. Yeah. I mean, it's cool. It's better with two people and all that. I feel you, dog. And you know what? It's a slow. It's getting towards the end of the season, man. It's getting towards the end of the season. Alright, man. Yo, happy Friday. Thanks for tuning in. It's Jay Ellis. Shout out to CP with the children. I check you guys later. Peace.